Welcome back. I had some great feedback following Error 404. Fair to say I'm not the only player out there that is down the rabbit hole with this. I'm going to try a few more things. Part of me believes that maybe by reducing the load on the game itself, it may give you the opportunity to have a more consistent game, so to speak. But I'm not sure this is going to be anything that is done or fixed soon. The reality of this is following a video I watched yesterday regarding the current situation at CDPR, CD Projekt Red, for those that haven't been following the cyberpunk kind of development. And in summary, they've been asked to work 6-day weeks in order to get their current deadline of November the 19th, I believe, honoured. Now it's already been put back twice. This is a game that has been in development for over 5 years. And I sat there and I wondered if Avalanche and System Reaction were to do exactly that and pull a 6-day week in order to get this fixed, would it be enough? And the honest answer is no, it wouldn't, because CD Projekt Red are in the thousands in terms of development numbers and team members and employees. Let me also point out that CD Projekt Red is offering 10% of its profits back to each individual employee, and each individual employee is looking to get in excess and around about the $50,000 mark each as a bonus for hitting that deadline. So I started thinking, what is enough of an incentive for a company that is a small fish in a big pond? What incentive do they have to get this fixed to a point where both returning and new players can actually enjoy this experience? And the problem is, ladies and gentlemen, is I don't see a way forward here. I don't see where this can go, because it seems to be a very 1 step forward, 2 steps back situation here. So where do we go? Well, I suppose the saying is you've got to make the best out of a bad situation, and given the current state, I just don't know when this is going to be done. I don't know when I'm going to be able to return confidently that things aren't going to go wrong. I don't know when I'm going to be able to come back confidently that my multiplayer experience won't be ruined. It's tough. It's extremely tough. But those of you that have stuck around, and those of you that have continued to, should we say, entertain the game, when it works, it's great. But sadly, we got issues. So here's what we're going to do. As you may have seen, I've loaded the mule, I've dropped the AK-76. This is the first one I ever got from the mission in the north, the bridge, and I'm going to try something else. I had a thought that potentially by reducing the game load with the KVM and the electric sparks and all the perks that it gives, that maybe it would just allow me to at least have some gameplay. So we're going to dust her off. It's been a while since I've used this girl. I wonder if you can do... Can you attach a silencer to... We'll worry about that later. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to take it a little bit slower than usual. Okay, let's see what we got around there. And that potentially is the rival. There's two. Okay. It's going to be tough with just an AK. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay, one down. was fighting it a little bit then. I was trying to see if it was if the different gun modes has issues tracking. Seems to be very good at the moment. No issues at all. Alright, well, that was actually pretty good. No frame rate drop, no lag, nothing which I felt was a hindrance to gameplay at all. So I suppose the only thing to do now is to go to a similar area and use the KVM and see if that causes issues. Well, I mean, the first spot I can think of is the obvious one. Let's go back to the same place we did last time. And we'll see. Interesting though how it's not. I mean, that was some very, very sharp, very crisp gameplay. There wasn't, like I said, no drop in lag, no drop in frame rate. It's very consistent. Reloads, aiming, enemies. You hand me that game, I'm happy. So let's see what happens when we spice things up a little bit with the KVM. Come on. Maybe. We may potentially look at trying a firework box here, but again, the idea is to try and replicate and see if the KVM this time causes further issues. So we're going to let them build up a little bit at the front door by the harvester, because I want to put a big load on the game here to see if it actually causes a repeat of what happened last week with the crash. So we really want a big party here. I want to get as many as we can. I'm going to tuck into my spot that I went to last time, and I'm just going to hammer it. Howdy. Alright. Shut up. Seems to be pretty good. Ooh. No issues at all. Alright, let's try it. There you go. First one of the day. I started chasing the Seeker. I mean, there was nothing that would have led me to believe it would have crashed then. Nothing. The only thing that was different is the KVM. So this time we're going to repeat the process, but we're going to use the AK. I suppose the question also to ask is whether it's potentially something you're doing while in the DLC, the FNIX DLC, while you're there that's causing an issue. It could be the DLC content itself conflicting with the hotfix. That is also a potential. Interesting though. There was part of me that thought that was going to be alright. Anyway. We go again. Oh, no messing about this time. Oh, they're not happy. Get up. Oh. Alright, we'll just let him stack here a little bit. Come. Come. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, down she goes. Oh, big crash in my ear. Big crash.
So you want to be a DJ? It's going to take an awful lot of practice. Are you ready? Well, let's find out, shall we?
Load. There must have been at least 6 of them there. You know, this weapons, gameplay, locations, it doesn't matter. There is one more thing I'm going to try quickly. This is only going to be just a quick in and out. is the melee weapons. I want to see if the melee weapons crash. If somehow, some way, they don't end crashing the game, then maybe I'll do myself a little video on just melee kills. You know, that might be good to watch in the interim. I think that'd be quite fun to do. The different approaches and tactics you could use with potentially some equipment that doesn't break the game, like well, the battery does. Yeah, I think actually no, scrap that idea. I think just general melee kills might be something to look forward to. So that'll be it. That'll be the next test and the final one from me for a few days while I crunch this video together. But genuinely very disappointing times. Should we start with? Let's go with the bat. many hits does this guy need? Wow, there you go. No difference with melee whatsoever.
Not bad, but let's face it, that was easy. Why don't we take this to the next level? Come on, let's go. See, that was impressive. I think it's time I introduce you to a friend of mine. Let's call it feedback. Shall we see how clever you really are? It's time to sort out the men from the boys. Wow. Watch out. Wow. Crumbs. Wow. Watch out. Wow. This is no time to coach. Oh my goodness. Cripes. Well, it looks like we're coming to the end. So far, so good. But do you really think you have what it takes to compete with the mighty scratch perverts? This could be a step too far. You should quit. Come on, quit. Sorry, am I putting you off? Don't fall apart now. Ooh, that's fast. There's really no point. I warned you. Have I really met my match?